Okay. Oh my god, we have new... Okay. They just realized what's happening.
え、どうしてです？ガープですね。人の召喚物を勝手に。ガップ。ガップガップ。光線規定確認。脱走者への射殺許可を申請であります。おやりなさい。
Okay.
やっちゃいなさい。
Shannon cannot defend from this, right? Like there are, like Chister sisters were supposed to be like above level of like a lot of stuff. They're like the highest level of.
Gap, 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 gap.
Gap, 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 gap. What happened, Virgila? What the fuck?
了解であります。
Is she like on the ground, beating the ground? What the fuck, Virgila?
45、410、追撃狙撃戦準備。男子、収束誘導弾。
Guided cluster rounds.
ワルギリア様、逃亡阻止結界を。いったったった。そうでしたね。ここから逃がしはしません。
I never saw Virgila being so out of place. Like, episode 4 Virgila is almost like not Virgila at all. She's panicking, she's being flustered and everything. She's not like this calm, composed teacher she used to be. This is weird.
ガップガップ言ってたら舌噛みました。
Yeah. It is! It's this! It's this place! This is the background I was talking about. This is the place. This is the place where the gold is. Where Eva was in the episode 3. This is the staircase. And this is that box that I remembered. So this is... So the Golden Lands up below Kuvadorian. So I was right! The underground passage in the front of them was once again blocked by metal bars. The door was of course locked. However, that was no problem for them now.
カノン、また鉄格子と頼む。
はい、旦那様。しかしすごいわ。一体どういう原理なのかしら。
原理など興味ないね。
I don't know, it doesn't matter, I don't even care, holy
大
shit.
事なのは彼に鉄格子が切
I'll
断で
think
きて
about this later.
ここから脱出できることだけだ。
This is just
気に
epic.
するなカノン。やれ。
お任せを。
But seriously, making Fury out of this thing? And... I have no idea how to handle episode 4 anymore. That's going like... This is episode 2 all over again. Like throwing magic at us, like... in our faces, just like that. Cannon sliced the metal bars again with the red curved blade. But there was a harsh, strange noise, and the metal bars only had slight scratch. Ooh.
なんと。
Virgila anti-escape barrier.
これは頑丈な。
違う。エンチャントされてる。ワルギリア様の魔法錠だ。
切断できる？
もちろん。でも時間をかけるよ。
3分間待ってやる。
Okay. After taking a deep breath and concentrating his mind, Cannon extended the red curved sword again. When he pressed it hard against the metal bars, sparks sprayed, almost as though it was melting through it with a burner.
切断はできそうだが手こずりそうだな。
旦那様。
I have in mind some scene of like from Star Wars now, like having lightsaber and sparks and trying to cut out like the door or something.
敵に捕捉されました。
Why I see so many references in this episode, holy shit. You've been targeted by enemy.
下がってください。
She can like feel and predict the arrows from Chester Sisters? Is she like actually strong enough to deflect the sister aimed shot?
追って。
Is she actually able to do that?
誰も来てないわよ。私の後ろに下がってください。狙われてます。
Oh my god.
データ治療。標的は捕捉。地形誤差修正。
Let's see it again. It's been a while since we had this G. Oh, 410, you're amazing. 45, not so much. Both of you are great. And we have under boob again.
射撃曲線形成。制御点補正完了。410データリンク。410データ受領。危険区域確認。問題なし。
Been a while since we had that.
WO 師団装填48発個別誘導 F&F
00 first time in the scene. What is 00 role in this formation actually? Yeah, we know that she's a leader, but... Huh. I don't know. We know that 45 is like a scout, giving her like data where to shoot. She's a shooter. But they loaded ammunition by themselves before. So is 00 able to like load more like types of ammunition because she's a leader? She have like more knowledge about ammunition?
収束誘導弾準備完了
Maybe?
45射撃準備完了。収束誘導弾装填。410にひひ射撃。
A golden arrow that sparkled gold was fired, leaving a gold tail streaming behind. It drew a curve, went through the door, through the keyhole, down the stairs, towards the underground path at full speed.
何か光りましたぞ。
Yep.
黄金の矢はシールドで防げない。
Yeah? So what you gonna do?
カノン君、迎撃態勢。
What the hell? Are they like what?
リンクしよう。
What?
ゲートキーパー了解
Gate? What is going on? Why all of them are actually like... Why they all sound like robots suddenly? Gatekeeper. So Shannon is a gatekeeper. She have like a code name, Gatekeeper. I think.
姉さんと一緒に戦うのは久しぶりだ
What is this going to be? Oh my
知ら
god.
ないでよ
本気でやる。
なら問題ない
Kalno stopped cutting the bus and stood in front of Shannon. Behind him, Shannon closed her eyes, concentrating her mind deep into the darkness of the underground path. A guided cluster round is a special kind of arrow, made of 38 sub-rounds bound together, so it's like a rope, basically. It explodes in mid-flight and divides into 48 mini-arrows. The strength of each individual arrow is low, but they pierce through all shields and possess a perfect wounding and killing power against personnel. And on top of that, each one of the 38 possesses the autonomous guidance towards the individual targets.
光った 裂した。
収束誘導弾分裂確認。師団467848全弾捕捉。迎撃完成。カノンへデータリンク。
Oh, I see! They have the same formation as Cheester Sisters! Shannon is basically 45. She's a scout! And Cannon is a shooter, or in this situation, swinger! And he will just swing a sword and like deflect all the bullets or something. He's going to throw at us like Kirito from Sword Art Online or something. What the fuck?
カノンデータ受領。姉さんの能力はすごいな。48発全部見える。
I can see them.
迎撃優先順位に注意。姉さんを信じて。
もちろんだ。僕は目を開ける必要さえない。
迎撃開始。目標健在。
Yo!
迎撃されました。
Holy sh!
200
Yeah, yeah!
48発全部。
シャノンとカノンはもともと一組の家具ですからね。揃うと手強いこと。あいつだってこれ口内炎になっちゃうかしら。
Oh my god, Virgila, stop.
落ち着け。再装填弾種を変更。精密高速狙撃弾。
Light speed! I need a drink. Oh my god, I need a drink. Give me a second. Holy shit, this episode is so long. I swear I'm going to upload this 2 hours. I'm going to upload this 2 hours. I'm not splitting this. There's no freaking way. I haven't been that hyped up since... I don't know.
精密狙撃戦準備。
そりゃいいね。追撃不能の超高速弾。
Yeah, that's what I would thought.
ゲートキーパ
Like
ーごとき
lightning
で
strike?
不能だに。
Gatekeeper to defend against. So maybe Gatekeeper is not like Shannon codename, but like Gatekeeper is like for both of them, like a unit.
精密狙撃戦了解。精密射撃用データ収集開始。
一体今のは何なんだ。
安心して。私にもさっぱりよ。一つわかるのは二人に頼らなきゃ死んでたってことね。
カノン君ありがとう。鉄格子に戻って。多分次のは迎撃できない弾が来る。
Oh, they know about this. So what you will do? So what you gonna do?
そんな攻撃をどう防ぐんだ。
Yeah, what's going to happen?
撃たせません。
What? How?
カノン君霊視線防備。
What the fuck is going on? After, I guess, they are furniture created by Kinzo, right? They are furniture created by Kinzo. And Chester sisters? Virgila? They're summons. They're summons. They're just mere summons. And not from Kinzo. Chester sisters were summoned probably by Virgila. Or by Beato. Maybe by Kinzo, but still. These are just like some demon furniture. These are human furnitures. With the power of love. And power of Kinzo. And they're fighting against their own creator. That's badass. Spirit particle combat measure countermeasures, what the fuck? At these words, Canon closed his eyes tightly and ground his teeth. With Shannon at the center, a pressure and impact that only non-human could perceptibly struck. Okay, I need someone to post in the comments what were these flashes. I want to read what was there. I need to know. Someone, please tell me what was written there. Normally I would just like flip it to like mirror image on OBS so I can see that you probably too, but it went just too fast and everything, so...
射撃システムエラー。ダメだ、再起動。
So they literally just like hacked them. What the fuck?
霊波妨害、霊視防護、急げ。
What is this?
何をしてるか、早く耳を塞げ45。
What is that? An unseen, unheard impact had struck the Chister sisters. 00 and 410 crouched down, covering their ears, but 45 didn't make it in time. As the shot bolt upright, her eyes rolled. That's cute. Wait, what? Did she like get dumped? Or something? That's cute. What? She went into cute mode? What happened? That was the cutest death ever. Sorry, damage. IME bastard. I have no idea what that is. Again, someone in the comments. I'm begging you. Let me know what the hell is this. What's the IME? What's this shortcut for?
私もノイズがひどいね。
45、
Bunny Busters.
410。そして WO、損傷、衝撃線を断念。リンクでもろに来た。再起動しないと。
Rising, their spirit particle sensitivity for precision sniping had backfired. They had taken the full burn of the spirit particle shockwave Shannon had released. And not only 45 who had been hit directly, but also 00 and 410 who had been linked with her were taken down.
大丈夫ですか？後でまた美味しい紅茶を入れてあげますからね。しっかり。申し訳ございませんであります。再起動をかけます。数百秒ほどお待ちを。
Several hundred seconds. All of the Chister sisters had fallen over. They would probably get back eventually, but it looked like it would have been hard for them to return to the battle lines for a while.
家具がブグを一時的にとはいえ退けますか。なるほど。
Oh, Virgil Live you face!
筋書きは実に大番狂わせが多いこと。
Vigila tore the air with a large gesture, motioning as though opening a door.
さあさあおいでなさい。やお仕事の時間ですよ。脱走者たちを殺して捕らえなさい。死体でいいのですよ。どうせ蘇生できるし。
Can just revive them. Yeah, sure. Like endless golden witch. True. A gold-colored door opened in the air, and countless giant goats with muscular bodies peeked their faces out.
さあさあ急ぎなさい。脱走者は5人いるから5等賞までの早い者勝ち。素敵なご褒美がありますよ。さあさあ頑張って頑張って。
Virgila clapped her hands, urging them on. A prize? After facing each other at those words, all goats all rushed to the door at once, trying to get out. What kind of prize the goat would like? Making the exit as packed as the Tozai or the Yamato rail lines in the morning. Really, we're throwing comedy at this. Each wanted to get out first, so none of them could get out. Vigila held her head in frustration. By that time, Canon had managed to cut enough bars to make crack that could be slipped through. It would be a bit of work for Kraus, large as he was and Manjo with his lethal waist. But even so, they all managed to make it through. But after they did, they only had a couple seconds to be relieved. Immediately, after a set of metal bars blocked the way in front of them.
厳重ね。よっぽどここの人を逃がしたくなかったんでしょうね。
カノン、すまんがもう一度頼む。辛いだろうが頼む。
There was sweat on Canon's forehead. You could tell at glance that cutting the metal bars, which had been made even more solid by magic, had physically exhausted him.
はい、お任せを旦那様。
お前にしかできん。どうか頼む。
Yeah, only he could do it. Holding tightly onto those words, Canon concentrated his mind once again and set himself the task of cutting metal bars again.
後方敵が来ます。複数。
ええ、今度は私たちにもわかるわ。すごい地響きね。とんでもない化け物が殺到してくるのがわかるわ。
ご安心を。今抜けた鉄格子を私が魔法杖で封鎖します。
Okay.
ヤギたちごときには破れません。
Mere goats. Shannon held her hand out towards the metal bars they had gone through, but she stopped right away.
どうかしましたか。
バルギリア様が霊波妨害の中和を開始。破られるとまずい。シエスタ姉妹の再起動後のイニシアチブを奪われます。
可愛いウサギたちをいじめてくれたお返しはたっぷりとさせていただきますよ。この小賢しい霊視で優位に立とうというなら、それを丸ごと剥ぎ取って私が奪ってあげます。
あのヤギたち
Robbie of them.
その鉄格子の隙間は狭すぎる。
Yeah, true.
しばらくは食い止めてくれるはず。
何を言っているかさっぱりだもの。
だいぶやばいってことだけは理解できたわ。
Kyrie packed up a metal bar that Canon had just cut. Kraus had no weapon, but he wrapped his fists. And the two of them glared into the depths of the underground passage where the shaking was coming from. Yes, yes.
この鉄格子で遮るものはおしまいのはずだ。ここから屋敷までどのくらいあるんです？かなり歩く。
Quite a walk, so this is
道
okay.
は平坦だが30分は歩いた記憶が。
Ooh, that's quite a long time.
全力疾走ならその半分ってことだわ。
It's not working that way, but okay. They couldn't tell for sure, since they didn't have the three-sided mirror. But there was no guarantee that Jessica and George would still be alright against demon opponents after all this time.
歩く2倍の速度で走れば15分。さらにその2倍で走れば8分を切るわ。
さらにその倍の全力疾走なら5分かからん。問題ない。むちゃくちゃな計算ですな。
Yeah, pretty much, I'm with
です
you.
が、カジマの計算式はそういうものです。
申し訳ございません。あとを頼みます。
任せたまえ。カノンは1秒でも早く鉄格子を。
It's over 2 hours, oh my god.
シャノンはワルギリアとかいう魔女への妨害に専念したまえ。追っては私とキリエさんで防ぐ。
I think I will put this like on the premiere or something. Even to have like live reactions. But maybe not. No, I think no, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I will actually. Yeah, I think like this episode will go to like premiere episode mode. So it will have like live chat and everything. I don't know. Then the roast of beasts rang out from the darkness, and several fiery glowing, bright red eyes appeared. Gods that were several levels more massive than the guards were rushing with an incredible force. The tremors they created were almost like an earthquake. They brought a frightening intensity and terror, but Kirya actually laughed with relief. Those massive bodies wouldn't be able to go through the crack in the bars. Yep. And you can like just poke them through the bars and stuff. The group of goats crashed into metal bars with a fierce sound, like that of a train colliding with a dead end. Clumps of a dirt fell here and there from the ceiling, and you could tell that the metal bars had bent as if collapsing. Their charging power probably was on par with a train. If the metal bars hadn't been there, they would have likely be overwhelmed, the 5 of them, and crashed them in an instant. When the group of goats, pressing up against the metal bars, noticed the 5 people right in front of them, they let out a terrible howl, trying to intimidate the 5. Or maybe that was out of pain from the game of pushing and shove. One calm goat among them figured out what should be done about the metal bars, then grabbed 2 of them with its massive arms and began bending them as the opening double doors. Kirya sharply jabbed her metal pole at the goat's vitals. The goat let out a roar of anguish. It probably hurt a lot, but that was all. It wasn't enough to bring it down. Hit his face! This is so epic, holy shit. Still holding the metal poke she had stuck out, Kirya relinquished the opposite tip to Kraus. Kraus ran there with all might, jumped up and kicked down all his weight and kicking power combined. Oh my god. All that destructive power focused in a single pole, drilling it in.
大丈夫ですかな。幹部は揉まないように。お薬は後で処方しましょう。お大事に。
What the fuck? That's the god who taken a pile bunker to his vitals, withered with teary eyes. It's nodded its head.
私たちのリンクも結構いけるじゃない。
What?
シャノンちゃんたちには負けられないわ。
当然じゃないか。私たちは仲良し。
二人がかりでならいけるわ。次、右側のあいつ。
了解だ。いい嫁さんじゃないか。ルドルフめ。少し愚痴が多かったんじゃないか。
へえ、後で聞かせてもらうわ。ルドルフさん、天国で青くなっても手遅れよ。
And we're back here. Oh my god. The god's massive bodies were buried in the rose bushes. Even taking into account that leg power is 3 times that of an arm, the strength surpasses common sense. He's actually beating the shit out of the gods. Oh, and the 3 of them. There's no way like George and Jessica are humans. To think that those massive bodies have been kicked in the chin and flown through the air, it was too fierce. Even George seems a little surprised.
僕の蹴りが化け物にも通用したとはね。驚きだよ。
あんたの反撃特化結界のせいよ。グレイズした攻撃力をそのまま自らに上乗せしてる。
Wow.
あんたの蹴りにはその化け物どもの怪力が加算されてるのよ。
That's such a good barrier for George. In general, it's such a good power.
よくわからないけど、僕にぴったりじゃないか。
Yeah, pretty much.
誰であろうとも攻撃してくるなら、等しい反撃を覚悟してもらう。専守防衛。
Non-aggressive defense. Wow.
僕のポリシーそのものだ。
Great. That's perfect. That's why Cap couldn't easily touch him. The counterattack style barrier had no defensive power. However, because of its countering ability, it could be useful in defense, but by making the opponent hesitate to attack. The ghosts had been foolish and so had attacked without worrying. But the second effect had worked in full against Gab.
こいつらは単調だね。パワーが互角であるならば小柄な方が有利だ。
Yep. He lightly dodged the log-like arms. When those arms touched the barrier that protects George, they let off a strong red light. A tip of the countering foot would then gain the same sparkle, and the superhuman power of the goat added to its own. The second goat fell forwards and floated in the air for a second. Then George's next roundhouse kick missed right over the falling goat's head. I can imagine like having this picture and the goat just flying here on the moon. Like you have like goat just being in the air, suspended here with like, you know, in animated like state. Like, you know, George just kick the goat and it's like, here's a moon, and it's like, whoa. No, I'm crazy on this episode, I know. For an instant, the goat hoped it might get away with its life. But no! A heel was dropped onto the back of its head, and it was forced to kiss the ground.
上段回し蹴りからの練りチャギは基本だろ。
Oh my god. Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
たまにやると結構当たるよ。
こいつ厄介だわ。マジで厄介だわ。
Yeah, pretty much, I can see that.
何が悪魔だ、何が魔女だ。六軒島の主人はこの後ろ宮家だよ。
Rulers of Rokkenjima Rushiromiya. What a line! What a line, George!
それを
Holy shit!
体で教えてやるよ。
So basically, we don't need Butler. Butler and Butler and Maria will not take the test. We don't need Butler and Maria anymore. We have George and Jessica. They will deal with everything.
こいつ
Yeah, the way to finish off George, now that his body has wrapped up in counterattack style barrier, was to deny him a chance to counterattack. Nothing to do, but suck him into the abyss next. Then kick and drop him, kick and drop him, kick and drop him, until she gave him to death. But George had already completely seen through the faint warning signs that the thought of the appearance of gap pitfalls. Sorry. Faint warning signs that thought of the appearance of the gap pitfalls. Okay. If you could jump over the next pitfall, then this time he would probably pulverize Gap head with his whirlwind-like kick without holding back in the slightest. Just as had been done to his parents. She was able to envision the scene vividly. Gap hated Kinzo more than ever for calling her out for this ridiculous island. What's with Renove? Renove is doing pretty well. Even though Renove held out a shield, he had finally started using his hands. Ooh. Without a more powerful shield, he wouldn't be able to block Jessica Fist anymore. The enchantments on the Jessica Fist grew the more she fought. The permanent upgrade had already grown several times. Oh my god. I have flashback of Nanatsu no Taizai now. There was like a demon that had... Like, I didn't saw like second season or third or whatever, I don't know how many seasons are there. There was like a demon that like... The more hits it landed, the next hit was always stronger. And I just I have a flashback of this. Oh my god. And I mean like... I should move a little bit because... oh, whatever. The permitting upgrade had already grown several times, and those fists had also been given an impact upgrade. Impact upgrade, piercing upgrade, speed upgrade, making them worthy of a fight on pair with a demon. Oh my god, I don't know what I will put on Discord. I have no idea. I have so many ideas That I don't know. Maybe I will put nothing. And that will be the best teaser. Oh my god, I don't know. That's so good.
へばってきたんじゃねえのかよ。動きが鈍ってきてるぜ。
いいえ、ジェシカ様の動きと思考、動体視力が飛躍的にエンチャントされている。
Even Vision, oh wow.
私の動きは最初から変わっていませんよ。あなたの動きが私を捉えつつあるのです。
Okay.
それでも反撃はしねえわけか。
これが私のこだわりですので、しかしこのままというわけにもいきますまい。
So what you gonna
そろそろ
do?
本気で終わりにさせてもらいますよ。
Okay. Another phase turned into expression he hadn't shown before. It was a full of respect for Jessica in truly demonic way. Because of it was expressed, he only showed for enemies who might him get serious. Oh, the full-fledged shield. Whoa.
なんだこれ。
With a gesture of his whole body that you couldn't call elegant, Rovnova held out a shield with all his strength, a shield the size and thickness of a wall. It was a more tenacious than a simple shield. It literally was a wall. And on top of that, with all of Rovnova's magical power, it pushed Jessica back bit by bit. So it's like expanding slowly. Oh. Just, oh my god, Ronova, I love you so much. I love this episode. This... Did he plan on pushing her back against the wall and crushing her to death? Jessica tried to break through the wall with both fists, but it was solid. Without any exaggeration, it was solid.
これがお前の本気かよ。上等だぜ。打ち砕いてやら。
Jessica is not wavering at all.
今度はそうはさせませんよ。この壁は一味違います。どれ、私もエンチャントさせていただきましょう。
Oh, enchanted with red? When Ronova made a magic sign, almost like a ninja. Okay. The wall glowed red for just an instant, and some kind of ominous power dwelt within it. Jessica was able to recognize that almost immediately with her body. Every time her fists hit the wall, pain as through glass fragments had scattered and hit all over her body, rebound against her. So this is like the reflection, probably.
攻撃反応装甲を付与させて
Attack reactive armor, yep.
ジェシカ様の攻撃を相殺することで威力を減退させ、のみならず反応破片で反撃までできる優れものです。
Damn. This sounds like my build in Divinity 2. I play like reactive armor character. I just armor up and then I explode and everything is dead because of shrapnel from my armor.
殴り続けるのは大いに結構ですが、それは自らにも及びます。
Oh yeah, and if they punch me, they get shrapnel as well. So yeah, it's literally the same.
つまりお前の壁と私の我慢比べってことかよ。
Pretty much.
上等だ。
ジェシカ様が膝をつくのが先か、壁に押し込まれるのが先か、見物させていただきましょう。
打ち破ってこの壁ごとお前の横っ面をぶっ飛ばす方が先かもな。見てやがれ。
Oh, this is probably blood from her fists. Without hesitation, Jessica punched using both fists. Each time she did, a large amount of shards scattered, torturing her entire body. Instantly, several red gashes appeared all over her. She grimaced at the intense agony, but her eyes were burning with fighting spirit, and her lips curved in a grin that stood in a sharp contrast to the pain.
カノン、まだかね。私たちは平気だが、奴らを防ぐ鉄格子が平気ではなさそうだ。
もう少しです。
こいつらキリがないわ。おしくらまんじゅうだけで鉄格子を破りかねない。
The group of goats made the metal bars creak. Several arms grabbed the bars, twisting them with superhuman strength. However, some bars were being pulled in the opposite direction by different hands. Apparently, they really were stupid. Seems like it. What an retards. The way those countless hands grabbed the metal bars sometimes happened too much by chance. Several hands, grasping two metal bars neatly, put their power together and pulled the bars to the left and right. The incredible sound of metal bonding could be heard. That crack was getting larger bit by bit. They attacked the arms of those goats one by one, but they weren't getting anywhere. They couldn't stop the gap from spreading left and right. At that time, there was a loud metal sound behind them. Cannon had finally finished cutting.
早く。
キリエさん、レディーファーストだ。南條先生も続いてる。
旦那様、ここは僕に任せてください。これは
What do you see? Cannon, red sword that had cut two metal bars disappeared.
ごめん、マルギリア様の霊視線影響下に入った。
Okay.
私たちの魔力が中和されてる。
Ow. That's bad?
よくも大魔女と呼ばれた私にここまで抗ったものです。もはやその地下道ではあなたたちの魔法は使えませんよ。
I mean, if we already cut through, then that should be kind of okay. Unless you throw at us some weird bullshit. Or the Chister Sisters actually reboot, but then even magic from Shaolin Kamen would not help. A magic circle column drew a complex magical formula, with Vargilla at the center. With such genuine magic being used, Shannon power couldn't even compete. On the contrary, it was surprising that she had withstood as long as she had.
霊視優勢を確保。さあ、シエスタ姉妹、今度こそあ
Oh,
なたた
they
ちの出
rebooted.
番
Okay,
ですよ。
that's bad.
まだ再起動してるんですか。
Oh, okay, they are not rebooted.
なんで最近の子は寝起きが悪いの。
申し訳ありませんであります。私たち全員バージョンが違ってて。
Okay. Literally half of the characters in this episode are like computers or robots or androids. Like half of them is like literally robots.
なんでバージョン変わるたびにショートカットとプルダウンがしっちゃかめっちゃかになるに。
What? Really? What the fuck?
前回不正な終了がありました。
Oh my god. Ah, Chister Sisters got isekai'd to Umineko or what?
管理者権限？何これわけわかんない。
I cannot comment on this. I don't understand. I don't understand Chister Sisters anymore. I never understood them. But I have no fucking idea what's going on. Okay, if I would make a theory about Umineko episode 4, that I would make something like the representation of Chister Sisters we see is just for the viewer, and they're like actually weapons. Some like they brought some weapons on Rokkenjima. Kinzo have like some hidden weapons, like advanced weapons, and there's like computers and they just malfunctioning now and everything. Stuff like this. So,
この得体トラブルシュートにコール。
Imperial Guards troubleshooting team?
ユーザーコードがないと教えない？
What the fuck?
ユーザーコードは45が管理してるに。
She don't remember? She don't remember. What was that?
9999にしか聞こえん。
Okay.
紙に書かせろ。
言語支援システム再起動できてないから文字も書けないに。
Okay, I think it's synced. I think it's synced. I hope so.
お前たちはゆっくり修理していなさい。私が行ってきます。
ごめんなさい。
The narrow underground passage was packed with goats, truly like commuter train in the morning. Virgila was again shocked by this congestion.
何をやってるんですか？ご褒美が欲しいから一番乗りがしたい？他のヤギにご褒美を奪われたくないから邪魔をし合っている？このおバカヤギたちが！私が行きますから道を開けなさい。何？嫌ですって？
What the fuck?
ワルギリア様がご褒美を奪うつもりだ？
Oh my god, these goats are so fucking retarded.
なんでスクラム組んでるんですか？
What the hell?
きつい狭い。いつからここはヤギ専用車両に？
It sounded like Ukyu that Sakurato does.
今お尻触った子、次の駅で降りなさい。
What is going on?
何あなた、こっちへ来いって。
What? The five in Kraus group dashed through the passageway with all their strength. They couldn't dwell around in the underground place like this. They had to quickly join up with the children on the surface. If they could meet up, there would no longer be any more sorrow. At the time, a terrible rumble started chasing them. Had their purses finally made it through the metal bars, but they couldn't see anyone when they turned around. However, that rumble and the deer that fell here and there from the ceiling grew closer and closer. Finally catch up with them and even get past them. It felt almost like being chased by ghosts. Hello. For a second, they thought they got away, until the ceiling in front of them fell in, and a single goat stood in their path. Vigila was sitting on his shoulder. Time for the boss.
賢い子が近道を知っていました。
Phew.
偉い子ですね。一等賞ですよ。後で手作りのサバのカレー煮をご馳走してあげますよ。
Mackerel curry. Okay, is this confirming that Virgila is actually Kumasawa? At least for episode 4. I mean, she just made up the mackerel dish. Maybe it really was happy about Dobby's prize. The massive goat showed its joy by putting its hand together and breathing. Virgila leaped down, laughing at the time. It was finally checkmate.
くそ、ダメだ。
まだよ。魔法がなくても私たちにはまだこの体がある。
Stronger than normal humans, I guess.
無茶だ。あんな化け物にあの不思議な力がなくて戦えるわけがない。子供たちは下がっていたまえ。私が何とかするから。その隙にあの化け物の両脇を駆け抜けるんだ。
Klaus being pretty epic this episode as well. Like everyone have like great moments. When Virgila claps her hands, a purple magic circle will appear behind her. Still ain't given the faint hope that Kraus had been betting on.
万事キュースか。いやまだだ。ジェシカも戦った。私が戦わんわけにはいかん。
本気なの？無理よ、あんな巨大な化け物に。
むちゃくちゃだ、クラウスさん。他の方法を考えましょう。
There's like not really time for thinking, Tanjo, actually.
思いついたら提案してくれたまえ。それまでも私が何とかするしかないようだ。さあ、下がりたまえ。
気をつけて。
おやおや、クラウス。あなた一人でこの子と戦うつもりですか？
Pretty much. Seems like it. I have a feeling like this is the end for Kraus, actually. Sadly.
わからんぞ。戦いにはまぐれあたりの一発だってあり得る。
まぐれでも勝てるつもりとお思いですか？身の程知らずのあなたのために私が状況を整理して差し上げましょう。
何？
Oh, by the way, is this like fifth new soundtrack or something? I'm getting too excited, like I cannot like...
あなたが 100% の力を発揮したとしてあなたの戦闘力はせいぜい6。
Okay.
対してこの子の戦闘力は1000。
What? That's bad.
つまりあなたが100人束になっても絶対に勝てないということです。まあ確かに戦いには不確定要素もあります。その戦闘力に多少の倍率がかかることも認めましょう。しかしそれでもあなたがこの子を倒せる確率は 0.00001% というところでしょうか。
Well, if... Maybe we'll get help from Bernkastel or something at this point? I mean, everyone else is like inviting this war, so let's just invite with our team. Let's just bring Bernkastel to the fight as well. She's a witch of miracles, we can do this with her. What was that sound? Wait, also, why is there... I just realized. Was it here before? Wait, why is that 2? Why is number 2 on this? Wait, what? Did that appear before? Was there like another number before? Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments if there was something before number 2. In like this whole sequence we have right now. Let me know if there was something. Because it looks interesting. Why is it here?
あなたには万に一つの勝ち目もないということです。
Oh, it's increasing. So it's like 1, 2, 3? What? What is this? Virgila and the gold gaffers together. Did she set like 3 points, or this was just counting, or what? Want me to explain? Was it like just a joke? Like she explained 3 things or something?
万一ということ
Ah.
は、配当は1万倍ということではないかね。
Ah, good thinking.
いい大穴だ。そういう馬券は好きだよ。買いたくなる。
Nice.
それを買うコインは
Gambling addiction.
1枚しかありませんよ。しかしそれでもその奇跡に運命を託したいというあなたの気持ちよくわかる。ですので恐れずに立ち向かうあなたの勇気をたたえ一つハンデを差し上げましょう。
Okay. 4?
この子は 左腕一本で戦います。
Okay. 5? What is this?
それでもあなたに負ける気は全くしませんが。
6?
それにしても何かしら、さっきからピンポンピンポンと。
Why is this game breaking fourth wall? What is going on? Is this thing like literally? Oh my god, I don't know. Is it? Okay, new theory. Everything we see here is actually the video game, and I don't know, Butler and kids are the rest of the family just playing on PlayStation, and they are on like fighting sequence, and that's why they need like administrator things, reset buttons, some power levels, and I don't know what's going on.
その勝負受けて立ってやる。左腕だろうとなんだろうと、どうせ私は一撃で殺されるだろう。私のチャンスもまた一撃しかないのだ。それに全てかけるしかあるまい。
むちゃくちゃだ、クラウスさん。あんたがボクシングをやってたことは知っているが、それでも大学時代のはず。
Before I upload this episode though, you might hear this in this episode, and I don't know if it's the one episode or two episodes. I will ask you on Discord before I upload this if you are okay with around 3-hour freaking episode, or you would like me to split it. I'm going to ask you on Discord first, and then I'm going to upload this. Because I know 3 hour is... I feel like... Personally, I feel like 3 hour episode is way too long. I think like it's way too long, and no one will ever sit 3 hours to watch the episode. If you are sitting right now 3 hours into the episode, let me know in the comments. I will be amazed if you like managed to sit with me through this, if you had that much time. I will be amazed. I really will be. If this is like actually one episode.
いやいや、仮にプロのボクサーがいたとしても、あんな化け物一撃で倒せるはずもない。
リングの上での試合なら確かにね。でもクラウス兄さんが望みをかけるチャンスがわずかだけどあるわ。彼はそれに全て望みをかけている。
まさか。しかしそんなのもうまくいくわけが
What do you mean? Also my back is like killing me right now.
旦那様。
Oh yeah.
見ていろ。
What do you want to do?
決めてやる。
Oh, how shallow. I know what you're after. The distance between the two of them is more than 10 meters. But the goat and Kraus both step in, with all the strength to settle the fight with a single blow. Their power will be double what is normal. Both will clash together, so it's relative 4 times normal. Even if on top of that the strike lands on the weak point, for a critical hit, that would only double the power again. In short, Kraus' maximum power of level 6 times 8 would be 48 at most. He might or might not be able to win if he repeated that lucky shot a full 20 times. If you are killed every time you take a hit and your damage still accumulates, let's see, perhaps you might finally win when we get to episode 24, yes? What is this? Why it's so meta? I don't... Maybe I will actually split this. I think maybe this sequence will be actually another episode. Especially that I, by accident, stopped the recording once. Wow. If only this series could stretch so long. Either way, you don't even have a slight chance at victory. 7. What the fuck is this? Hey, seriously, what's that big bong sound? I don't understand. I don't. I don't.
ヤギ君も遠慮することはない。本気で来たまえ。
全力を要望ですよ。
Actually, let me being a little weird, and I would just write something really fast on Discord. Okay. Sorry for that little break.
本気の一撃で粉砕し、肉片に変えてやりなさいな。
As the goat got excited and beat its chest over and over, it took a position as though preparing for a sprint. Ho ho ho, is that what you wanted? Bet your hopes on the greatest limits of your power level and despair when even that gets you nowhere. What is this? Rank again. What the heck? Is this really starting to get on my nerves? What the fuck is that? Here I go. The goat howled in response. Then with a matched timing, that only the men confronting each other could comprehend, the two leapt towards like bullets shot out of a gun. The men howled, collecting the strength from all of their bodies into one arm each. The god-fearing glowing eyes clearly locked into Krau's face. He could perfectly see a vision of when he would step forwards, when he would punch through Kraus and blow him away, and when he would win perfectly. What is this? The long, painful days up to that point drifted through the god's mind. Those painful days of training, when his senpais had picked on him. Do I have like, what the fuck? We have backstory? She's gonna eat me. Backstory for goats? And why is Asmodeus? Why the training goats? What the fuck is going on? Go ahead and leave this on me, senpai? Oh my god, goats have personalities. I don't believe it. What the fuck is going on? Those faint glimpses of the warm concern his senpais felt for him. So he's the youngest one. Sorry for keep you waiting, you guys. What are you doing here? And the joy of that day, his power had been acknowledged when he had been accepted as one of the comrades. What is this beeping? Fucking flesh! I didn't realize who was there. I think there was Bernkastel. I think there was Bernkastel on the left, but I didn't saw who was on the right. Oh, fuck! I'm probably not going to find this on the recording. So let me know in the comments who was on this picture. On the left was Bernkastel, I think. Who was on the right? Was it Lambda Delta or Beato? Probably one of these two. And in the middle was Gold, I think. I never showed proper respect to my parents. That's right, didn't I plan to wash my hands of this business when this job was over and return to my hometown? Why we have some kind of like goat retrospective? What hometown? What business? What is going on? I'm sorry, little goat sister. What? What? Your Oni-chan always causes you so much trouble. And I actually have a childhood friend. And I'm gonna marry her when I go home.
負けフラグ立てすぎちゃダメ。そのパンチはダメよ。避けて。
What? It happened the instant before the two crashed and their punches crossed.
愚かね、ワルギリア。冷静な判断を欠いたようよ。
What? Oh my god, and we are back to this soundtrack.
そのパンチを受けては何も弾きなさい。
Why the fuck everyone can suddenly... Also we had the goat soundtrack. I mean... voice. The very instant the goat left stride and Kraus right. The very instant the goat left stride and Kraus right stride crossed. The goat obviously obeyed Virgil's order with super fast reflexes and pulled his stride back, repelling Kraus' punch. That's right, Virgil's decision probably had been wise. After all, the numbers of loser flags amplify the power level of one opponent. I'm not even going to try and understand this anymore. Not now.
危ないところでした。こんな負けフラグ立てまくりの状態で食らっていたら、どれほどの威力に倍率がかかっていたことか。そう、そこでガラ空きの右側面に右ストレートを叩き込んでやりなさい。何？左腕一本で戦う約束？
Yeah, pretty much.
約束は破るためにあるのでしょうが。
20 loser. Oh, these are loser flags. What the fuck is this?
失望よ、ワルギリア。あなたはやはり冷静を欠いていたわ。
なんですって。直前に気づいて避けさせた私のどこが冷静でないと。
どうしてですか、キリエ様。あのまま激突していたら旦那様の勝ちだったのでは。
そうか。負けフラグの数が20でもまだ足りないんだ。
Kraus and the Gold double rush made 4 times. With Miracles as an ally, the film promise of critical hit doubled it against 4 times 8. Okay, what's the critical chance that Kraus have? It depending on the critical chance. Critical multiplier is important, but if you have like 50% critical chance only, then it makes you 50% less damage actually. So if you increase your critical strike chance to 100, it gives you 50% more actually. I think that's how it works. On top of that, there was an amplification of times 20, equal to the number of loser flags, making for 160. At a glance, it was incredible amplification, but even so, Kraus' power was level 6. When multiplied by 160, it only made the power of 960. Just barely below the goat's 1000.
だから冷静じゃないと言ったのよ。あなた失敗したわ。そのまま激突していればあなたの勝ちだったのよ。
Oh my god. So we can steal.
たとえそうだったとしても、この右ストレートでクラウスの頭を砕けば同じこと。思念、後ろ宮クラウス。
食らいたまえ。ボクシング界最強の一撃を。
After replaying Kraus right straight, the goat right straight attacked the right side of Kraus' face, which had been left open. But before it crossed, Kraus left straight. The two punches crossed. The time stopped, as each aimed for the face of the other.
まさかこのタイミングで相打ちに持ってくるとは。しかし戦闘力は160倍止まりで960。うちのこの1000には及びませんでしたよ。
いや、ワルギリアさん。
どうして？
あんた最初のクロスカウンターを弾かせちまった。
That flags.
確かにその次に繰り出した右ストレートが当たればクラウスさんは粉々にされていただろう。しかしそいつをクロスされてしまった。こりゃダメだ。
What? A cross counter has 4 times the destructive power of a normal punch. This is common knowledge in the boxing world. And if the blocked and the right stride hits, then it's double cross counter with 8 times the destructive power. It's also common knowledge in the boxing world. This is literally the fight between Kiria and Envy, I think. Yeah, or Jealously or whatever her name was. I'm tired. All over again. But with Kraus and Gold. This is also common knowledge in the boxing world. And if that is crossed, then by the principle of leverage, the triple cross would multiply the destructive power by 12. This is also painfully common knowledge in the boxing world. It's been written in the Mind Mei Shobu book.
クラウスさんの戦闘力は6。双方2倍の踏み込みで4倍。
Oh my god.
クリティカルヒットで8倍。
負けフラグの立てすぎで160倍。
This is madness.
そしてトリプルクロスカウンターでさらに12倍。
1920倍。
His power level is 11,520. It's over 9,000. Oh my god! I'm going to do 9,000 meme. I'm going to put it on Discord. I'm so going to do that. Cross punch now, or maybe I would even post a video like that, like a little like with a random meme. Cross punch now had the power to easily win the first Tenkaichi Budokai. Good job, Dragon Ball reference. And they have license to use actually the name Tenkaichi Budokai. Unless it's a common name for just like martial art tournament. I'm not sure, I don't know if Tenkaichi Budokai is strictly for Dragon Ball series or it's like actually, you know.
これは勝利を最後まで諦めなかったクラウスさんの執念とあんたの慢心が招いた結果だ。どちらが欠けてもこの威力にはならなかった。あんたよく戦ったよ。もう倒れてもいいんだぞ。
Nanja clapped the goat on the shoulder. Yoro-nichan gave it all. As the sparkling drops from the goat's eyes scattered, he bent backwards and fell on Virgila. No, Goat-kun! Oh no! I think in the tier list for episode 4 we'll have goats and we'll have Goat-kun. I think Goat-kun is special. Goat-kun is amazing actually. Goat-kun is S tier, obviously. Or he will have his own tier list. The goat's massive body was too heavy for the slender Virgila. She wriggled around with it on top of her, but it didn't look like she would be able to escape. In that instant, the body of Virgila had sealed broke.
悪く思うな。 テコの原理を侮ったのが君の敗因だ。
どうしてあのカウンターでテコの原理が働くのかしらね。永遠の謎だわ。
Yes.
今のうちに逃げましょう。ラギさんもお大事に。
Goat Kun.
それでは失礼します、ワルギリア様。
ペコリ、
待ちなさい、これ溶けて。ガブガブガブガブガブガブ。
Oh my god. After that, there was nothing to block their way. They ran intently through the underground passage. Jessica had finally been cornered with the wall at her back. I don't know what to do. Discord suggesting me. I just asked for help because I'm recording 3 hours. The advice from Discord is to record 3 hours more. Help! I don't know where's the ending spot. Oh my god. Ronova advanced with his magic circle wall bit by bit and would probably crush her against the other wall eventually. Considering the distance, she threw out her fists. This would be her final strike. Okay, let's take this to the finale of this competition, whatever is going on. Jessica had dealt out many punches so far. The wall isn't invincible. It had already started to crack, and it would be strange for it to smash at any moment. However, due to rebounding damage, Jessica had also cuts over her body and is all worn out.
あなたを押しつぶすつもりはありません。
Okay.
あなたの処遇は親方様が決めますからね。しかし、ジェシカ様のナイスファイトは私からも特に申し上げるつもりですよ。
ふざけるんじゃねえぜ。
Oh my god.
まだだ、まだ終わっちゃいねえぜ。
あなたは満身創痍。立っているのもやっとではありませんか。あなたは最後の一撃に全ての力を込めるつもりでいるようだ。しかし、その最後の一撃はむしろあなたにとって命取りになりますよ。
The damage reflected by Ronova magic circle was proportional to the strength of the attacker. Jessica's all-out punch would be bounced back onto her. The more all-out she went, the more suicidal it would be for Jessica.
わかってるぜ。そんなことはよ。
警告します。もうおやめなさい。それがあなたのためです。
強がるなよ。お前の壁がもう破れかかってるんだろ。殴ってきた私には手応えで分かってるんだぜ。
I think I will, if this is one episode, I will just call it like Battlefield or something. That was a fact. Ronova wall was already on the verge of breaking. And on top of that, Jessica Fist had been inbound with an unmanageable magic attack power by now, and their destructive strength defies the imagination. What the fuck? In the worst case, the destructive power might even pierce the defensive force, smash Ronova as well, and create an expansion connecting this room to the next. What is this, One Punch Man now? However, that damage would rebound on Jessica as well. Yeah, that would be fucked up, actually. She wouldn't escape unharmed.
もう一度だけ言います。おやめなさい。
Oh my god.
あなたのためを思って言っています。
やかましいぜ。覚悟しやがれ。
Okay. Ooh. Jessica hold. That's new. We have like wind and everything. It's literally One Punch Man. Putting all the strength of the greatest and the final destructive power into her fist, she roared. And we are switching back to this. The three gods had been beaten down long ago, without straying to breathe in the sightless. George casually closed the distance between him and the gap. He was after her. He was planning on bringing her down with a single strike. Gap was also aiming for a single strike. If she let that chance slide, she would be killed this time.
落とし穴は使わないのかい?
One second, I need to check if everything is actually like properly recording. Because if this is not... Okay, how long is this one? Because I stopped the recording for 1 second, like here. Okay, this is 2.5 hours, so this is the other recording, and audio recording is still going on. I'm so stressed right now. Even the tiny opening during the time it took to open the hole would prove fatal with George as an opponent right now. Gap casually calculated the distance and timing, but even as she did, George closed the gap between them.
来ないなら行くよ。
来なさいよ。今さら小細工も何もないわ。私のこの蹴りで決着をつけてやる。
For an instant, she thought George's body blurred, and then only his jacket was floating in the air. The moment she thought, darkness covered Gap. George, with his heel swung up high, was attacking from the sky like the massive dragon. Enter the dragon, I guess.
かかったわね。これで私の勝ちよ。後ろ宮ジョージ。
何?
Gap opened a vast pitfall, with her in the center, swallowing up George along with herself. The two were swallowed up by the pitfall and spat out from the ceiling of the arbor. But that was what Gap had been after, so she alone landed lightly. However, there was another pitfall, the George landing spot. Oh. She's playing with portals now, I see. Like literally.
もらったわ。後ろ宮ジョージ。面白かったわよ。死になさい。あんたみたいな上等。後ろ宮家の当主なんてもったいないわ。
What do you mean? Like he just proved you like he have like everything she need to be family head basically. His resolve, his answer to the question, like his physical force.
今この場で私が食ってあげ
This
る。
is bullshit. I don't know, maybe you guys in the comments can let me know what the fuck is wrong with Gap. I don't know. What's the purpose of this test even? George once again fell from the ceiling to the arbor. He had probably been dropped the same distance as falling off the roof of the two-story building. In the sky, he couldn't control his posture in any way. It was impossible to resist or defend to avoid. The Gap spun like whirlwind. She concentrated all of her energy on the sharp tip of her stiletto heel. That was her final strike, to perform his requiem. The final strike of a queen bee that will bore into heaven, knocking him down into the true abyss.
ようこそ奈落へ。
And she's delighted.
ここがあんたの終着点よ。
She closed in on her prey and stuck her foot up in the sky. That time, she saw George's face. Even though he was in midair, he was calmly adjusting his glasses with the middle finger of his right hand. He's just saying, fuck you! And his posture was still preserved as that of an axe kick. Without the faintest evasion, he aimed at the gap forehead.
君がその手に出ることは想定済みだったよ。
Wow.
僕が地上の君に飛びかかとを食らわせるために飛んでいたなら、僕の姿勢はとっくに崩れていただろうさ。
Wow.
しかし、僕の姿勢はいささかも崩れない。なぜかわかるかい？僕は初めから数フロア下の君にかかとを食らわせるつもりで飛んでいる。
Okay, what's the outcome of this fight? What's the outcome of this fight? Both of them.
お嬢さん。
Hodgson.
ピンポン。
Oh my god, what's happening? Why? What? Why ping pong? What's going on? The final strongest punch that Jessica had raised reached the wall and was sucked in. That was the gap teleport. No way. I'm not going to tell anything. I'm not going to call. Oh no. It was sucked into a black rush hole that has suddenly opened the wall. Oh my god, no.
だからおやめなさいと忠告した。
実は全然ピンチでもなんでもなかったの。ごめんなさいね。
Contemplating life choices? Jessica Fist had gone for George's stomach, and George's axe kick had lined up on Jessica's head. By the way, if this is parted in 2 episodes and if you see me tired now, I record like for 3.5 hours single episode right now. If you see this in the 2nd episode, that means I splitted that. I'm most likely going to split that. I didn't read. Oh my god. 1 second. Jessica Fist had gone for the George's stomach, and George's axe kit had lined up with Jessica's head. The shocking destructive power inbound in Jessica Fist crushed George's organs and scattered his abdomen. The same destructive power in George's axe kick smashed half of the Jessica head and scatters its contents in the same manner.
だって魔女は演技力なんでしょう。
Yeah, whole episode 3 was a lie. I could expect this thing being a lie. Fuck you, Umineko!
ねえねえリーちゃんどうよ見ててくれたかしら。
Hi, Beato.
やるな筋書き通り。 やっぱガープは分かってるじゃん。イエーイ。
Battle and Gap casually high-fived each other.
ありがとうロノウェイ。こっちで美味しくいただけた。ジェシカの死体はそっちに返すわ。二人で寄り添う死体を引き離す。これで第二の晩は出来上がり。
Wait. Wait. What? What? That was second Twilight? Separate copies of those two who are close? Wait, like Jessica and George are close? You mean like by not like love and stuff, but like bonds of family or something? Is that I think now? Or like in terms of power? How they're connected, how they're close, or this is like actually proximity based? What the fuck is going on? What's the second Twilight actually then? About? Gap dropped Jessica corpse through a pitfall. And all the chunks were thrown into Jessica's room. As carelessly as throwing something into the trash. Jessica's corpse and lump of flesh fell from the ceiling and poured all over her room. Lava shook his head slightly at this gruesome change of scenery.
申し訳ございませんね、ジェシカ様。ご忠告は申し上げたのですよ。もっとも、この結末を予見し、聞き入れないと分かっている忠告を重ねる悪魔の醍醐味は、人間には分からないでしょうがね。
本当に面白かったわ、坊や。でもあんた、ちょっと言葉遊びが過ぎるわよ。そろそろ反撃してもいいかなが最高傑作。あなた、どこかのラノベか何かにかぶれすぎよ。
Entire were brutally decorated by George, and Jessica scattered blood and guts. Cap enjoyed a loud laugh for a while. But she quickly realized that, in all seriousness, this was a little too filthy and undignified, and she snapped her fingers. Yeah, it's clean again. As she did, a cloud of gold butterflies rose up around her, stuck to each of the beads and bloodstains, and dropped them. Then George's corpse returned, bit by bit, and the brutal corpse with its guts torn out was repaired into a clean corpse that looked like it was sleeping. How the fuck do you explain this, Dev? How the fuck do you explain this? Was this some act of sportsmanship towards a dead rival? The heavens were split, because Gap had lifted her leg high, pointing at the sky.
じゃあね、色男。これが本当のゲームオーバー。
Oh. I see. Without a trace of mercy, that foot stepped down and was buried into George's forehead. Okay. Now we can explain George's death like in normal ways, like he was just stabbed in the head, I guess, with an axe or something. The stiletto heel that was sharp as a weapon pierced George's forehead. With a plop, it was pulled out. It was like a mark, proving that Gap certainly had finished him by her own hand. Nova also returned Jessica's corpse to its original form. And unlike how it had been with George, he restored Jessica's life. What? Excuse me, Ronove, what the hell?
いいえ、違います。ジェシカ様は確かにお亡くなりになりました。最後の瞬間の記憶をよくご存知のはずだ。
Yeah. Jessica's mind was burning. For some reason, she remembered being thrown somewhere and having George Hill smash her head. Yeah? Why?
いいえ、死んでいます。
Oh, okay, never mind then.
私の魔法でほんの3分ほどそれを先送りにしているに過ぎません。
Oh, okay.
3分が過ぎれば魔法が終わり、あなたは無残な頭部半壊の死体に戻ります。
だと
死は残酷です。多くの場合、心の整理さえ与えない。しかし私は、ここまで検討したあなたをたたえ、その時間を与えることにしました。
Oh my god, Ronova, I love you.
その
I
3
mean,
分
love you,
間で、
Ronova.
こ
Holy
の世
shit.
の未練をよく整理されるといいでしょう。
その3分でお前を道連れに
That's actually true. She can start fighting again. But the power that had burned through Jessica's body until a second ago had been completely lost. Jessica was aware of that herself. She was already dead.
それでは私はこれにて失礼いたします。楽しかったですよ、ジェシカ様。
Oh my god, this is brutal actually to leave her like that. You can just wait with a clock, knowing you will die in 3 minutes. Another return. His form into a cloud of gold butterflies and disappeared. All that remained was the sound of the wind and rain and the figure of Jessica as she crouched down, leaning against the wall. Jessica could tell. She probably really would revert to the collapse. Revert to the corpse, god damn it. She had been after 3 minutes. Was there anything she can do in these 3 minutes? She stood up, and with a shaky gait, took the phone that was on the desk. Well, no one is in the cell. She called Butler! Oh my god, the guest house! That's so good.
ジェシカかジェシカどうした無事か
Shit.
やられしまったぜ。
大丈夫か怪我をしてるのか今助けに行く
いや
Oh, she started to bleed already.
もう遅いぜ。私さもう死んでるんだと。バトラーが来た時には私は頭を半分ぶちまけた死体だよ。
クソじじいめ待てろ今そこに行くからな
聞けよバトラー。いいかよく聞け。幸田さんたちがどうして食堂で6人が殺された時のこと歯切れが悪いのかよく分かった。
Yeah.
あいつらな
You cannot explain this.
人間じゃ
Yep.
ねえんだぜ。
何を言ってんだ
言っちまったんだ。仕方ねえだろ。あいつらさ ワープしたりバリア張ったりやりたい放題だぜ。
How am I going to explain this?
どこの漫画だよ、アニメだよ。いやマジでかなわねえぜ。
I don't know what's happening.
最初からさ、戦うとか無理なんだよ。バトラが自慢してた棒仕掛けの槍程度でとてもどうにかなる相手じゃねえぜ。
Okay, is episode 4 theory be actually that George and Jessica are together with the culprit or something and she's just calling Butler now, talking shit to him? That's actually fake and she's like faking death and everything? I don't know. A line of blood dripped down from Jessica's forehead. At least Jessica is with the murderer, basically. Because George could be like generally just dead, and Jessica could be like with murderer and just playing Butler by saying stuff. But, I don't know. Let's not think about this. Yeah, that was one punch.
次のテストバトラだな。お前のテストも私たちと同じになるのかな。
Yeah, potentially you have Kiri as second option, but I doubt it. And Maria have no one.
用心しろよ。そして間違えるな。
テストか？
違う。敵はどうせ人間だと間違えるなよ。敵は人間じゃない。恐ろしい魔法を自在に扱える悪魔なんだ。そこを絶対に間違えるんじゃねえぜ。用心しろよ。
A line of blood dripped down from Jessica's mouth as well. The left and half of her head started hurting. Jessica realized that she was about to return to the corpse she had been.
13人死ねば黄金の魔女が蘇る。
Oh, sorry, my back is killing me.
母さんたちが殺されて6人。
It's way too long.
これで第一のパン。そして私とジョージ兄さんが死んで。
But how you were close together? I don't understand. In what terms? Please, someone in the comments explain this to me. Maybe my brain is just like destroyed.
儀式は完成で魔女が蘇るってわけだ。
Or maybe it's supposed to be that way that I don't know. Let me know this as well if I'm supposed to not know that. So you won't spoil me.
父さんたち無事だといいな。もし無事じゃなかったらお前をテストするのは復活したてのベア
Shit.
トリーチェ自身ってことになるかもしれねえぜ。
Butler already didn't understand what Jessica was saying. But from her tone he realized that she knew she was about to die. So even though he didn't understand the situation, he urged her to give it her all.
私はもう死んでるんだって。じゃあな、もう時間みたいだ。
Oh, and she smiles with tears.
頑張れよ。お前が当主になれるといいな。
I hope you can become the head. Butler sorrowful Voice could be heard from the dangling receiver. As she leaned against the wall in the corner crashed down, Jessica's head had been half smashed. I'm done. I'm done. Amazing episode, I'm done. Amazing episode. Thank you for watching. Leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, but I doubt you dislike it. You can also subscribe and join the Discord. Yeah. I don't know. I'd go to work tomorrow. It's late. Amazing episode. I'm done. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for joining this episode. Or these 2 episodes. I don't know. And I will see you next ones. So once again, thanks, and for the Pocket Watch is going out.